Hi, beautiful soul. Welcome to this week's Angel Messages. This is your guidance from the angels for the week ahead from me, Rachel Scoltock, Angel Medium. And I've got some cards already pulled for you. And I've also got two cards which you can select. So you can choose your own message at the end. So hang out for that. So welcome, whether you're watching live or whether you're watching the replay. Please leave a comment and follow, subscribe, and let me know that you're here and which of the cards resonated most for you. So this week we're in the most huge energy week. It's just been incredible. I don't know if you felt a slight shift over the weekend, and then it sort of all kind of went a bit zappy on Sunday. A lot of electrical energy around, a lot of it feels like a lot of aggression out there in the world. And there's also a lot of exhaustion, and it feels like energy is scattering very, very easily. I observed that yesterday, that it's like energy just fritters away really, really easily. And the angels are saying that they really want us to remember our energy tools, to remember to ground ourselves every day, to remember to wrap ourselves in the light of protection, and to be very conscious about who and what feels good and who and what doesn't feel good, and not to engage too long with the energy that doesn't feel so good. So this isn't about judgment and saying, oh, that person's bad, or that's awful. It's about discernment. It's like, I feel energized when I'm around this kind of energy, and I don't feel energized when I'm around this kind of energy, or I feel drawn to this, but I feel repelled from that. And it's okay to trust that. That's what your intuition is for. There is a serious side to intuition, right? That is always guiding you, like a little inner wise guide that's trying to steer you in the right direction. And very often we ignore that guidance. We override it. We say, oh, I don't want to appear a not very nice person, and ignore that person. Or I don't want to finish this conversation too quickly because they might think badly of me, or they might think I don't like them. But that's what the guidance is for. So you've got to follow. Did you know you've got more, I think they're called neurons or brain cells in your gut than you have actually in your brain? So that's for a reason. If your gut's telling you something is off, skedaddle out of there. And you can pick it apart afterwards and go, okay, what was going on? But what's most important is that you're following your guidance. If something feels off, it probably is. Grounding, protecting, clearing your energy is really important over the next few days. And watch the self-talk. If you are saying negative things to yourself, you're lowering your own confidence and putting doubts. You need to let that go. That's just you picking up. It's like radio waves. There's energy moving around us all the time. There's other people's thoughts. There's different things being broadcast out into the atmosphere. And if you're very sensitive, intuitive, you can pick that up. And you might pick that up and tell a story to yourself about it, but actually it's nothing to do with you. So shielding, protecting, grounding, clearing your energy are really, really important. I have a meditation on my free library, a free angel library. Go over to my site, rachelscoltock.com. I'll put the link in the comments or the caption. And there's 8 free meditations in there for you, angel guided meditations, professionally recorded. And one of them is called Protect, Clear, Ground. And that's really helpful for these times. So make sure that you do that. If you're a light worker, be very discerning about how you're putting your energy out there, and be careful of not getting sucked into the ego drama of competition, why aren't I good enough? All that kind of thing. Just let that go and keep aligned with your truth, right? That's the most important thing. All right, I have some cards for you. I'm sure the angels have more messages they want me to share with you. So we had a different cosmic energy come in on the 20th, which was Saturday, which sort of settled things down for a moment or two. It kind of released some of that pressure that we've all been feeling. And then it sort of shifted again on the 21st. We can expect things to feel a lot better by the 25th when Mercury goes direct. So if you've been feeling held back, if you've been having loads of technical issues, or you just feel like nothing's working, it's all going to get a lot easier after the 25th and beyond. We have that sort of shadow of Mercury retrograde that happens as well. So you can breathe a sigh of relief, but in the meantime, please look after yourself. Please look after yourself. All right. So the first card out is this. These are the Sword of Light deck by Radley Valentine and Archangel Michael deck. So look at this for us this week. Change is coming. Look at the butterflies. Look at the light. Now, this is a number 7, which is saying keep going. Don't give up. Stick to your dreams and goals. Stick to your intentions. If you're waiting for something to happen so that you can move forward, don't feel like just because it hasn't happened yet, it's not going to happen, right? There's big stuff going on at the moment. And so we're learning big lessons. But this is letting you know that positive change is coming. You're in the middle of a big transformation. Think of what a butterfly has to go through to become a butterfly. That's kind of what you're going through right now. You're being shaken up and you're being sort of urged, squeezed almost, to really get clear and honest with yourself about what's going on in your life, what you're doing, eating, drinking, watching, following, speaking, thinking, working, all of it, relationships. Is this fitting for you? Is it aligned with your highest good? Is it working? Is it serving you? Or is it harming you? Is it pulling you down? Is it toxic? And that's what a lot of this pressure is about. It's bringing us to a reality check, because the angels can do a lot for us. They support us, they guide us, they send us messages and signs. But if we don't want to listen and we don't want to follow through on those action steps, we've got the free will to do so or not do so. So change is coming, and Archangel Michael is guiding you through what might feel like a storm right now, but it's actually an exciting transformation. And so the transformation will happen the quicker you get your lessons, in a way, you know. And look, that's not to say a lesson like a rap on the knuckles. You know, don't ever think that anything heartbreaking happening to you is some kind of awful lesson or a punishment. That is not the way the universe works. That's not the kind of thing that the angels and the divine do to us or for us. It's all about love. And so, you know, when we lose someone, that's not like, oh, what did I do wrong? Or why do I have to live with this? It's like, well, from a spiritual perspective, they've just changed into a different form. They're still there, but they're not in their earthly body. And so, because, you know, death isn't real. So things like that, it's like we have to heighten our perspective of things and get out of this kind of black and white polarity of judgment. You know, no one can judge anyone in a vacuum. It always bounces back. You know, if there's someone pointing a finger and saying that person is wrong because of their sexuality or their size or their where they're from or what their beliefs are, that is one finger pointing forward and 3 fingers pointing back. They're projecting their own judgments and fears about themselves outwards onto others, and they're refusing to look at the lesson. So stop yourself if you find yourself judging. We all do judge for different reasons, but stop yourself and go, okay, what am I refusing to look at? And it's not about you're wrong. It's about recognizing you've got to come to a higher perspective. Look for the beauty in others. Look for compassion and understanding, even if you can't wrap your head around it at all. You're turning into a beautiful butterfly. You're getting your wings. And beautiful transformation is coming. These new opportunities are going to come from this. So if you're like, don't worry. Say the affirmation, I look forward to the good that is coming from this. I promise you, when you get into that vibe, things smooth out, things get easier, things flow, things start to happen to support you. Call on your angels for protection. All is well, but change is coming. I reckon it's this Thursday. All right, I asked for the block this week, and we got the 5 of Raphael. I used a different card deck. These are the cards I use for my angel communication program. Doors closed tonight for practitioner program, by the way. 5 of Raphael reminds us that everything happens for a reason, to not focus on our disappointments, but to focus on the blessings. Just like I said before, I look forward to the blessings that come from this. Know that sometimes doors are closed because of divine timing, because of a reason. You're being protected. Remember, rejection is protection sometimes. I wish I'd known that when I was younger. Let go of resentments, let go of disappointment, let go of regret, and open to the new doors that are opening for you. And they are opening. Remember, the angels said new opportunities are coming. So if you focus on what's gone, what's lost, what you didn't do right, what mistakes were made, you're not going to be open to the blessings. So the angels are saying it's okay for you to let that go and forgive. Move forward. If you need therapy, go have therapy to help you. But it's time for you to embrace happiness. You deserve it. There's nothing on this earth, there's no heavenly deity, angel, guide, spirit being that is like, you don't deserve happiness. Like, they want you to be happy. Happiness is the purpose of our lives, right? To a point, we're learning, but it's also about lifting our vibration, because when we are full of light, we share that light with others. And we've got to let go of this horrible guilt all the time. Guilt about wanting what we want, guilt about moving forward, guilt about being who we are. Let it go. It's not real. It's false evidence appearing real. All right. Okay. Our guidance this week is number 44, my favorite angel number, 444. 44 means the angels are with you. It's like a white feather. And it says, express gratitude as if your plans have already come to fruition. See yourself living it. Feel the feelings of having what it is that you want. Never ever wish bad on people, because that is just, again, you can't do anything in a vacuum. It just bounces straight back. What you send out comes back to you. So express gratitude as if your plans have already come to pass. Trust that your angels are bringing you the assistance you need. Now, this reminds me of the Divine Depot, where all of our parcels that we've been asking the divine for over the years are sitting waiting, because they've been lost in the mail. And the reason they get lost in the mail, the magical mail, is because we stop believing in them. We ask for a few days, and then if they doesn't turn up or something goes wrong, we say, oh, it's not going to happen. And so we park it. And so you imagine the angels carrying your parcels, your presents, your gifts, your wishes and manifestations to your door. And then they have to turn around and go and put them in the depot because you've stopped believing, you've stopped asking. So trust, start to get into a flow of gratitude and expectation, but also trust that you will manifest what you need. Very often people will say, I can't have this because I haven't got that. And I spoke about that in last week's video. Go and watch that one. You feel like I've got to get this before I can have that. But just start anyway. You know, if you're thinking of starting your spiritual business, put a foot on the path. Get your business cards printed. If you want to write the book, start writing the chapter. Stop listening to the story of, I haven't got all my ducks in a row yet, so I can't do it. It's another reminder of that. I think the angels reminded us of that last week. And the outcome card, guess what number that one is? 11. What does that mean? Your thoughts are manifesting into form. So be careful what thoughts you're thinking. Embrace this magical moment. You are in the perfect energetic space. So by the end of the week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you're going to start feeling more aligned. This week is all about alignment. It is about alignment, getting aligned and rejecting anything that feels off or doesn't feel good to you. Your wishes are going to be manifest into reality. So go and throw the coin in the fountain, or stand outside under the moon and make your wishes, or write a letter to your angels. It's coming. You're in the right space. You've just got to kind of shed a bit of heaviness. It's like when the hot air balloon goes up and they have to sort of disconnect, what do they call it, the ballasts or the anchors? I don't have the right words. Or, you know, they're throwing the weight out so that it can rise. You're throwing off any density in your thoughts, your experiences, and your actions. What do you need to let go of so that you can rise up in vibration? I'm here to help you with that. That's part of the work that I do, and what the angels do. So I have an amazing class this Friday, which is called Spark Abundance with the Angels. This is an activation. We're going to do a little workshop on how to create new streams of prosperity and abundance in your life, and how to release the stagnant old. You know, if you're sick of your job, but you don't think you're going to be able to make enough money doing what it is you really want to do, we'll clear out that energy. If you're frightened to leave because you don't think there's anything better, or if you're just stuck financially and in any way, you're waiting for new clients, This is about realigning your energy and activating new abundance in your life. So I'm going to be teaching you about some ways to do that, and then I'm going to guide you through a channeled angelic activation. So I'll put the link in the caption in the comments. It's called Spark Abundance Angelic Activation with Archangel Ariel. That's a one-off workshop on Friday. And the Angel Communication Practitioner Program, where you learn to do what I do as an angel medium, heal with the angels, learn to intuitively, psychically read the angel oracle cards, channel the angels. Doors closed for this course tonight. We get started tomorrow with the first live, and you're most welcome to join. If you're one of those people that leave it to last minute, I totally get it. I'm like that. Please jump on board today, because I close cart at midnight tonight, Sydney, Australia time. So I look forward to seeing you at either or both of those events. And if you want more information, just send me a message or an email. I'm Rachel Scoltock. I'm sending you so much love. Remember to ask your angels for help with everything. And I will see you next week. And I'll see you at the Angel Abundance Activation as well. Shout out to my angel communication practitioners. We had a lot of people come in, and I'm so excited to start work with you. Say hi.